Well, we're going to chalk this one up to, the phones are listening to you. 'Cause an article popped up into my little feed that really it was uncalled for. Fascinating, but uncalled for. And I'll give you a little background. My husband and I are both of that age where when we had braces as kids, no one thought of removing the wisdom teeth. They removed healthy molars in front of the wisdom teeth and then had braces that pulled all the teeth forward to make more room in your mouth so the wisdom teeth could come in. I don't know whose idea that was. I had that personally is my story. That was the story of my husband. So here we are, 57 years old. And his job is more stressful than mine is. And he grinds his teeth. He broke a wisdom tooth that was still in his head, and it was just painful. He went to the dentist. They tried to seal it. It's not working. He has to have surgery. And so obviously we've been talking about him going to get his wisdom teeth out. And was that going to be horrible for an old man? It's terrible on kids. What's it going to be like? And then this article came across my feed, and I just don't know how. Do you preserve or do you discard extracted wisdom teeth? Now, both of my kids obviously have inherited the same kind of jaw anatomy where there's not much room in their mouths. And in both of our kids, they were in braces, but we removed the wisdom teeth. So we didn't have to have 6 years worth of braces and then the gum recession that comes with moving teeth through bone. They just had to have their bite realigned. It was a very different kind of scenario. They throw away those teeth. I mean, why wouldn't you throw away the teeth? So preserve or discard, what would you preserve them for? Well, as apparently wisdom teeth contain stem cells, pluripotent stem cells. So should we be preserving the wisdom teeth that we are pulling and extracting stem cells to help improve disease? Right now, there's a big push for stem cell natural production. Your body makes stem cells at all times. This article just kind of tells you your bone marrow has pluripotent stem cells. This is you not need to murder an infant in the womb to get a stem cell. That is a fallacy. So we need to put that out of our minds. Adults make stem cells that are pluripotent, meaning they can turn into any organ structure. We remove a lot of wisdom teeth throughout the time, so it seems like we've got a pretty decent source of stem cells. The placenta umbilical cord also, after a natural delivery, I mean, we incinerate that. That's filled with stem cells. So I think there is wisdom to considering stem cells in the aid of improving human disease. We can 3D print organs. There is a company in New Jersey. I went to see their setup. It's fascinating. They do a lot of stem cell work from donated healthy baby delivery, placenta, and umbilical cord. I wouldn't be involved otherwise. They can take these stem cells, and number one, they can train them to kill cancer and use them to cure cancer. They were being used to train these cells to kill COVID as a COVID treatment, very effective one, actually. And they're using them in 3D tissue printing to make kidney tissue and liver tissue, and I think even pancreatic tissue, that can be implanted into people who suffer from failure of those organs without the need of a living donor and without the need for immunosuppressants. And so I do find the wisdom teeth thing as a fascinating source of stem cells. Maybe we should look into that a little bit more. And it's something honest to God, I would have never considered.